Happy Friday to y'all. Gina Macy, your favorite nurse practitioner. I wanted to jump in today. I was going through my work day on a Friday and popped up on my TV the Michelle Troconis trial, and she was found guilty and she was sobbing. I mean, this has been like 5 years in the making, okay? Jennifer Doulos is gone, right? That man, deceptive. That man led both women to distraction. Be careful what kind of man you're following, especially if the man who's married, might be married, has all these red flags, and especially as a woman, if you're going through trauma, abuse, emotional abuse, sometimes never always physical, and that's what people get wrong. And that's what happened to Jennifer. Go through Jennifer's story, and Jennifer kind of transformed, at least in Connecticut here, the scene is still in the works. A lot of judges, lawyers don't really know about, emotional abuse, financial abuse, spiritual abuse, psychological abuse, manipulation, all this stuff, narcissistic tendencies, narcissistic personality disorders, like really a big spectrum, but that whole thing. But she got into it and she destroyed a whole 5 beautiful kids Jennifer left behind. Thank God for Jennifer's mom. Some of us might not necessarily have a mom right here, especially some of us from all the way wherever we're coming from as immigrants here. If you're in a relationship and you're being abused, not physically. If you're being abused physically, you run, girl, run, sis, run. But I was shocked. She's crying. You took part. You were part in the whole conspiracy. You thought you were going to get rid of Jennifer and you're going to go sit pretty because you saw that this man has the bag. Do you know what Jennifer had to go through to get that man there? Jennifer's family supported him financially for him to get there. Listen, maybe some of us, maybe our parents might not have supported to get us there, but sometimes as women, some of us, we stood there for our men to get them to where they are. And when the cake is baked and smelling all pretty and good, then you have that side piece that shows up, and they, in the moment of weakness or want to show a flex, give in to that other lady thinking, okay, I'm going to get rid of you because now I'm all good. So now get out of here and I'm going to get this. You know what? As we have God, whatever you believe in, as we have the universe, girl, if you had that happen to you, watch Michelle Troconis. It might not be right away, but listen, I believe in karma. I believe that God, just rest, girl, because God, the universe, in time will get them what they want. Don't try to be still trying to settle no course, trying to prove them wrong, try to settle. Just stay in your beauty. Just be you and flow and lean on God, lean on your faith, and let God lead you. Don't lose your life. Yes, Jennifer lost her life. Jennifer lost her life in this whole process. But in that process, she taught us a lot of women. Doesn't matter our background, white, brown, whatever, Indian, Latina, listen, showed us to learn from her story. You see the red flag. Don't be saying, maybe he this, maybe he's doing that. No, he's telling you, men are very simple creatures. You see all the red flags. He's not coming home on time. He's switching up his phone. He's hiding in the bathroom. He's not sleeping in the same bed with you. He's not picking up your calls. He's not texting you. He's ghosting you. He's changing up. He's switching up. You sit there and you're like, it looks like he's switching up. Don't be like, why is he switching up? What's going on? Don't try to rationalize it. It might be time for you to save yourself, especially if you consulted. trying to find therapy, counseling, trying to find support. Talk to all the people around you, your friends. They all even got tired of you complaining about that man. Time for you to get stepping. Save yourself, save your children. Get into a protective state, because some of this men, they are not thinking up here. They're thinking down here a lot of times. And their ego is way done thinking of the safety of you as a woman, and most especially the innocent victims who are the children, and they put their ego right there, and sometimes they leave you with no choice. Okay, no woman goes into marriage and decides to just, okay, there's a few outliers, but some of us, when we commit to a marriage, we do commit to a marriage. Because I'm sitting there watching Michelle Troconis tearing up. I'm like, girl, you're tearing up. You did not know this was coming. You think you're going to do all these things. Have Jennifer be dead. 5 children lost their mom. Whole family destroyed because you chose to go with a man who you knew very well was married, and you were trying to snatch up some type of life for you. That's not right. Not fair. And you know what? The pain that Jennifer carried as she was dying, as she died, and many of us tears as women go through. If you're going through abuse, you tear, you cry, you're praying for you, praying for your children, praying for their future. But these men are not thinking about their children's future. Oh, your future. Oh, you will just become a devil to them. But I was just like looking at her tearing up, and I'm like, you're tearing up. That mom is gone dead in a very brutal way. She didn't deserve to die like that, putting pieces of her in trash in Hartford. And God knows where else. That's why I went to psychology to study people like that. Like crime shows. I watch crime shows. I watch 600-pound woman. I watch shows like whatever else. Like this intriguing show to see why people think like, why men think like that. Why why do women go there like easy? You can snatch it. You're going to jail, baby girl. If you're going through abuse, call 988-211. Get support, get help. Ask people. Don't sit there alone and suffer. Don't suffer. Okay? There's help. Seek help. Seek a shelter. The court systems might not necessarily even come to your rescue. Advocate for yourself. Advocate for your children. And maybe start a plan. If you can whip it in your mind, you can whip it everywhere else in your life. I wanted to jump on today. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you for checking my video. Love you. Catch you in the next video.